Hey, long summer, right? Yeah, real long summer. Some of us been slacking, and then some of us, like me, have been doing worse than slacking. We got a lot to catch up on. We got USA International, some iRacing Super Speedway, Chicagoland, Dover Auto Club, Iowa, as we head into Indianapolis, the big oval for the trucks coming up. The grid for USA looked like this, and yes, you see that super fast alien man, Zach Roethlisberger himself, decided to show up and basically make us all look bad. But that's cool. That's what he do. The guy's fast, and it's up to us to get faster. But no, it's cool whenever we get some new names coming in. We get rolling down through here, see what the qualifying order looked like for the beginning. No shocker that I'm in the back. Started strong, man. 18 truck field. Hard to complain about that. And this was a 2 circles before more circles kind of deal, because that's how we operate. But with having so many things, what we'll do is we're going to do some kind of quickies. We're going to be looking at it here and looking at it there, and then we're going to move on and hit the next one. Here's some woofy in the back, and we're doing some fake circles. Yep, that's how we do fake circles. Yep, got it again. So, there's that. And as we skip ahead, as we're going to do, we come back, and there's the Piracini and the Waltrip in the wall. Well, why did I cut back to a caution? Well, simple. Simple. This gives us time to look at this rundown here, and that way we can see where everybody has fared in a real quick open and closed type of where they are now. That's Nick Dwornik is sitting P1 with Roethlisberger right behind him. Mark Herzog sitting third with Ryan Hyatt. We got Al Corey, Ryan Traver. Then we got the Gritch Mobile moving up there just to change things around. He's trying to get back into line to probably pit because, he was just in a wreck. We got the Hunter truck followed by Handel and Harmon. Somehow sitting in 11th. Piracini just in that wreck. One cool cat, meow, sitting P13. Moose, Doug Bramble sitting P14. Old Hen Barkham has just not had a night, is what he's had. Sid, Campbell, and Goff got to the point where basically enough damage is enough damage, and they have moved on with their day. And as always, pop this guy back up here to see her. We're going to scoot forward and come back to the green. And as we are going to be coming around, try out a old green-white wreckers. It's another staple of what we do. The fun side of the TBP. We do things like wrecking after the flag and wrecking before the flag and during the flag and all through the flag. If there's a flag, we'll wreck with it, before it, or after it. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will. As we get buckled down here, restarts on the leader. Nick's going to gas her up. And El Nirom. Got him a pretty good straight shot. The now defunct USA International. White flag. But Keith Handel's a little high in the back there. They rode him on the wall. We are... Oh, we're going to get there. The million-dollar question would be, why is Roethlisberger's 93 showing up as a 45? That's Al Corey's number. Oh, they touch. Got him. Woo. Somebody come by and try to run us over. So your results show up. Roethlisberger takes it over Nick Dwornik and Herzog. The rest of the finishing crew is right there for us. And that, everybody, was USA. Supposed to be 106 laps. So we will be on to the next one, and we will pick you right up right after that. Watch the second place. No donuts. So sad. Got to make the donuts. I'm totally lost why that is coming up with 45. But anywho, let's move on to the next one, shall we? We will meet you at the other end of the spectrum at iRacing Superspeedway in just a minute. As we come back, we are basically breaking the season down in half here. This is a first half recap. This will be race 2 from September 18th, iRacing Superspeedway. That big old mamma jamma. So here we've got Hyatt on pole with Hunter P2. We got Piercini and Gretsch in row 2. Jason Sticky Fingers Benson starting 5th. JC starting 6th. Will Jester and Ben Harcum row 4. We got Trevor, and then we got Dwornik sitting row 5. Oliver Tran is sitting to my outside in row 6. We got Corey and Harmon row 7. We got Handlin and Meow row 8. We got Lawson and Parker row 9. And we got Stripe and Bramble in row 10. Another pretty good stacked up field of vehiculars here. I've been pretty impressed with how strong everything started off, considering that we're running summer stuff. That's part of how you guys haven't got anything out of me. That and, they're usually pretty terrible, so I figured there wasn't a whole lot of need. But anyways, this was a supposed to be 33 lapper. Got a little out of hand. As we tend to do, goes the pace truck. We get a little out of hand. The trucks get a little out of hand. We're all out of hand, Diesel, what do we do? Off and away we go. Get some neurons. Neuron. Back to the JC wheel. Hey, there's Ollie. There's the bump. And, this track's like a bajillion lanes wide. Super drafting. Almost like if Talladega and Martinsville had an illegitimate love child. Oh, man. Ollie with a big old wiggle. Wiggle it, Ollie, wiggle it. We got some blinking. We got some stuff. But anyway, we'll jump ahead here, and we'll give you the dramatic ending in just a second. And back we come. This is riding on with the leader, Will Jester. And this is how we end up extending, because it was a pretty sweet rack. And you see him going. And then you see some more going. And then you see some going behind him. And there goes somebody up and around. Who was that? That was Piercini. I already knew that. I'm just trying to build up some, I don't know. Trying to build up some stuff. All right, so I blocked you out from seeing that. Let's look again from Piercini. Okay, riding along with Piercini. And this is what I think you just call all hell breaking loose. course, he gets hit from behind, up on the wall, does a nice ollie, comes up, back into Benson, hits again, comes across. Yay! Look at all that. Okay, there was that. I'm going to see what that looks like from the outside camera. Come back through here, we'll see some Kyle and Ryan getting into it. We've got Benson and Will getting into it. We've got everybody getting everybody. That's Hunter, I believe, in the 71 back there. Hanlon gets a little piece of it. Let's see, Benson goes into the inside wall. Piercini follows him. Who's that riding him? Oh, that's Trevor. He's down through there. Old him Barkham. Man, the league vehicle just slides right on through. That was first problem. You know, Matt's like, all right, okay, maybe I got some truck left. Trying to steer out of it the whole way. Not happening. Mighty Mouse goes by high. Goes the Moose. Whew. About got JC. And there goes Grant. Oh, Grant missed him. That was all it took to almost put the 24 over. Man. That was cool. I mean, not cool for the end result, but, you know, that was cool looking. All right, let's jump forward. We will bring you back for this green-white wreckers. Pace truck is in. Hen Barkham has him on the point. So it is his restart. He gets to the stripe and he nails it. As we know, he gone. So it looks like everybody's going to kind of be behaving. It's probably more so that they don't really have a whole lot of other options because, you know, they ain't up to speed yet. Get them wound up in and around. A little pack of trucks. Maybe that's called a trucklet. Oh, Grant gets, he doesn't have much of a right side on that. Maybe he just bailed. Oh, hey, look at that. And I died. Will killed me. Bad Will. Boo, Will, boo. Oh, Grant, batting cleanup. Takes Will out. So we're back here screwing around doing that. Thankfully, the caution does not come out. So old Hen Barkham's going to have him a shot as the rest of the field comes marching along behind him. Ben's got a pretty good run, and he's got no pack behind him, so pretty, Oh, wait. What's that? Oh, no. The caution did come out. No! Yes, it did. But that finished us off. It gave us a real weird lap when kind of went around, just odd things happened. We shut this thing off here. The scoring stopped on that lap. Everything was screwed up. Nothing about this was right. And it took forever, and that's how that went. But so old Hen Barkham was out there in front of everybody, and it, like I say, it just counted everything wrong. So tis what tis. But that whole thing is completely wrong. There's JC. He is the rightful victor. He said, I want some of this, mate. I don't know. Maybe. But that one is that one. And we are going to move this on one more again. And we're going to head to Chicagoland. And we'll pick you right back up. And back we come again. This would be the race 3 of the season from Chicagoland. Too bad they didn't send us some Chicago-style hot dogs. Those and some pizza. Take some of both. It's good stuff. Good stuff. But the mile and a half, you know, one of the greatest things to come out of Chicago, and way better than the street course. Don't even try and argue it. I mean, you can't. I can't hear you anyway. So I guess go ahead. I feel like you really need to argue it. But you are wrong. Turn this off. Turn this on. Once again, we have got Ryan Hyatt stealing the pole. He's a pole thief. And then we've got old Hen Barkham outside, who has found his stride and is moving on out. We got Piracini and Traver behind them. We got Harmon and Kashishian. Got another Sid appearance. We got JC and me. Was that a movie? Mac and me, then like the second one with JC and me. We got Kyle and Keith taking row 5. We got Alacory and Stacy Hunter row 6. We got Oliver Tran outside of Morris Bogan, who's a new face of the league, and you know he's made us better. Dude's fast. Nice having him around. We got Moose and Stripe. That is not a reference to Fruit Stripe gum, but it should have been. And AJ Benish, little man in the boat, is coming to race with us. We like that. We like little man in the boat. Good to see him out here. As we get ready to rack him up, you will notice that is 35, and somebody astutely will say, well, that doesn't sound like a full race, a mile and a half, so I thought those were 67 laps to hit 100 miles. You would be correct. You also know me enough to know that I screw things up, so basically this was a weather-shortened race. And a hell of a mad dash. It definitely made it very intense. We were not intense, but, you know, we left those tents at home, but it was kind of a mad dash to the back. And speaking of mad, look what Al did. Lap 1. Killed us all. Womp womp. And we'll jump on forward off of that one. Pick up the last lap. It's already showing the checkered because I made it angry. How dare I replay a replay. But coming back down through here, we'll see the last move. We got some up high swinging sideways, zooming arounds. Near them. I guess we're going to show you the last lap and a half. Ben's going to take the inside. Ryan's going to take the outside. Get your drag race. We'll see how this is going to sort out. And you see up there. Come by and make it look good. Turn that off. Get that to pop back up here. Morris coming in. P2. Almost had it with that 3 wide move, man. That was actually a pretty good move. I absolutely love to give people hard times about the dramatic nature of whee. That's just after party. Those numbers on the right rear quarter panel though. Oof. And the congratulatory boops. Oh, Ben, man. Ben went full on tornado mode. Wow, that's good flips. But now we jump ahead one more again. This time we will be going to Dover. So we'll pick you right back up. As we start off into Dover, you see Gretsch on the pole with Piracini on the outside. We got Harkham and Turan. We've got Corey and Bogan. We've got Traver Herzog, Campbell, AJ Benish again. And Grant Parker. I think I missed Ryan Hyatt starting 10th. Then we've got us some Harmon and Handlin action. We got some Cat and Stripe. Then we got Sid with Jester outside of him. And then I'm taking up the back row because I am terrible. This will be from Dover Downs, Delaware. Home of a track inside of a track. I don't know why they did that, but they did. It's their track. They can do with it as they please. This one here is a 75 lapper. These 1 milers will probably be moved up to 100 miles because that's what we run on everything else, or 100 laps for the short tracks. So we might adjust them a little bit for next season. I was going to adjust out so that way we had 69 laps on the mile and a halves, basically due to popular demand and/or complaints. But, you know, Dover, it's concrete. It's like an oversized Bristol. If you wreck, you end up in the inside or powering off the corner. You over-rotate, and you end up on the inside wall. You look at it funny. You end up on the inside wall. There's just a lot of ways that Dover end up in the inside wall, but it is a really honestly a good track. It's a great track to race at. You can get strung out, but you have enough speed differentiation. People kind of burn up their tires and actually pass. Great track. And you see here, it doesn't take long to get sorted out, and who wants to save a little, who wants to push a little. Unfortunately, there are some of those, like Kyle and like Matt and like Ben and Ollie and Rafter, that and obviously Morris, who is banging up top 5, that can do both. So that's comforting for the rest of us. So we quickly get 3 laps into this. We're jumping forward, and we'll pick up the last few laps. And we did have a few cautions scattered throughout, which is kind of odd, but not super odd. AJ's still in the pits. He'd had some issues. The old Hyatt mobile patootilating around here. He has got Herzog right behind him. The Turan and Morris battle is the furthest up battle towards the end of the run here. You can see we got some Kyle and Rafter right behind them. They're actually trying to be side by side. Whoa, a little slappy of the wall. Now, Mark does not have anything going for Hyatt. It's going to be Hyatt's race to lose. I think we've heard that one before. Get some Ollie and his meme mobile going on. And now Kyle's going to try high on Rafter, touch the wall again. Got some pile of vehicles here with Sid, Ryan Traver, Keith Hanlon, and JC. I'm trying to figure out who they've got going. We got Kyle trying Rafter one more time again. That kid is part alien. He gets up there, he slaps the wall, and somehow it makes him faster. Don't understand. Obviously, I try to be doing it too. We got Traver and high and JC low. Low line wins through the corner, but the momentum up makes it very hard unless you just go ahead and clear yourself. So JC's going to finally get worked up there. There is Morris. We've got Rafter and Kyle Gritch hot on his heels. You see Handlow is working his way in. On the final lap, we come around. Take it. And Ryan Hyatt takes the dub. Over Oliver Tran, Mark Herzog, Morris Bogan coming in there 4th. Rafters in P5. Sexy Waltrip in 6th. Hanlon looking like he's going to pull that 7th over JC. Ryan Traver takes 9. Sid with the top 10. Matt Harmon, Derek Catt, Grant Parker, Jamie Stripe, Corn-Fed Fatty, AJ Benish, Ben Harcum, and the Piracini Mobile round out. Whee! Landed him on pit road. Wheels up on pit road to come back out. Amazing. And that was once again the trucks from Dover. Next up, Auto Club Speedway. Next on the docket, Auto Club Speedway. Jamie Stripe missed the start, it appears. So the start will be wrong because he go to the back. I may be wrong for him, but whatever. Anyways, Hyatt again. Goff in the Little Deborah Chevy showing up P2, and Harcum here with Harmon. We got Gretsch and Bogan. See these quarter panel numbers. That guy's fast, but he's gonna be my only exception. Those numbers, I don't know. We gotta get him fix them. Maybe that'll slow him down a little bit. Stacy Hunter and Dustin Barton. We got a Barton Brothers bail bonds sighting. The Traver and Corey taking up row 5. We got Cat and the Piracini Mobile. We got Handlin and Cooper. We got Murray and Stripe We got Campbell and Parker. We got Melton and Hinton. Well, that's too bad those didn't take off. And, like, anyway, Dylan, I got to thinking that that'd be cool if we would have had a rhyme there. Because I don't really know why. It just struck and, yeah, whatever. So, fine. That's fine. You guys be fine. I don't care. You guys don't want me to have any fun. See how y'all are. We come around on green is when we go on the beginning. Wait for Barney the flagman to chuck that green. That green half been chucked. Auto Club Speedway, RIP. Such a horrible track that turned out to be amazing as it aged, just like they told us it was going to. It's almost like maybe we should listen to them people. But in the meanwhile, California apparently wants to beat Japan, and we want to build everything there, so we're going to go 9,000 miles up. And we're all dying in the background. JC, Harmon, Dustin Barton. Oh, boy. Okay, well, you know what that means. We're jumping ahead about 45 laps. And as we come back down here for the end, you can see we're working in on 2 to go. We got a side-by-side for the win. We got Rafter under Bootmeister Supreme. Gets into him, turns a little bit. Rafter saves Ryan more than Rafter. I mean, could have used him up there, honestly. And most of us probably would have done that. Probably. I mean, I would have, just because lack of talent. We got a pretty good fight going here amongst all these fine gentlemen. Big old pile of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. As you can see, Auto Club is a competitive track. You can be next to each other. It's wide. You can pass. You can get runs on people. Oh. As we watch all of this chaos, da-dun, 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 da-dun. Is he gonna clear him? Got a drag race down the back straightaway. We got Ryan on Rafter, Rafter on Ryan. Who's on first, etc. And that higher line, man, you get the momentum. These trucks are all about momentum, as are most of the Cup Series. They touch again, or it's probably just net code. Oh, they touch one more time. Look at that, too. Holding hands coming to the line. Rafter's going to scoot him up, make him touch the wall, slows him down. Hallelujah, Canadian Tire. Rafter takes the checkered flag and the congratulatory boops. And there's a fight. Where's Kaylee Yarborough? Blammo! JC with the finishing move. Kyle gets him some. All right, the results from this one come up fairly much like you just saw. The Corey Hyatt 1-2. We got Traver and Harcum 3 and 4. Boggin, Melton, Goff, Hinton, Harmon, and Hunter rounding out your top 10. And we've got one more jump to make, and that jump is to Iowa. So we'll be back in just a minute. I mean, it's going to take me a few minutes. It's going to be like 20 seconds to you guys, because I talked and wasted 15 of it right here. So we'll be right back. And the quantum leap has been made. We are now in Iowa. And from Iowa, we've got Ryan Hyatt and Harcum. We got Piracini Handlin. We got Gretsch and Corey, Murray and Campbell, Cooper and Hunter, Jester and Lawson, Stripe, Cat, Melton Turan, Hinton, Harmon, and Dylan. Rounding them out. And away we go for 100 laps. It is 100 laps or 100 miles, so under a 1 mile track, we want to do 100 laps. If it's a mile or over, we want to hit 100 miles. But a 1 mile track, you know, that kind of works out. It's 100 laps is 100 miles. And, you know, I'm bad at math, so I usually do them at 75. Iowa, however, is a 5/8 mile, which is less than a mile. So we do 100 laps, thus concluding today's math test. Now, look in here. We got some fearsome foursome battling for the lead. I'm not sure what kind of strategy that was that Hyatt just took. But, you know, managed to get us popped off here and slowed right back down. Wonder if we had a spinner. Because those are really slow laps. Tell you guys, my memory is bad. This was last week, and I don't remember what happened there. All right, then. So shall we? We shall. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? No! Sit down, damn it! But seriously, just halfway. Just give a check-in. Do something a little more along the lines of normal for what we do. Your liter of cola here would be the Hyatt Mobile P2, and currently trying to figure out why that wall won't move is old Hen Barkham. You don't need that right front fender. I was not fast at all. That now gives P2 to Keith Hamlin, who is in the middle of 3 wide, trying to lap James, it would appear, and getting pestered by Rafter, who will now take second. So, you know, everybody's on pit road. Rafter's out here stealing spots. Things are happening. Nope, there goes Stacy Hunter. Ben's still sitting there. That's not where you want to be, Ben. So Rafter now assumes the lead during a pit cycle. Hamlin is running P2 and P2. What is it with P2? All right, fine. So now Ollie is going to take P2 momentarily, I'm sure, until who knows what happens there. He would be a Twitch streamer. That's that twitch.com/Ollie the Mogul, or Mongol. Easy for me to say, right? Will he kill me? Probably. Keith Hamlin rolling down pit road. Chris Melton is on pit road. Brandon Hinton is on pit road. Piracini back out on the track. Lawson is looped back around. He is up to P5 now. Because nothing jumbles stuff up like having people doing green flag pit stops at a little track. Now tripped up and caught old Hen Barkham again. There's Stacy Hunter. As we've seen, it did pit service. In and out by this one, I believe. Where's JC? There's JC. Donuts. We got Matt Harmon matriculating downfield. Ryan R. Murray. Another new Ryan. Glad to have you. Yeah, we like having new people. If you like to race and you like to race clean and you like to have fun, come see us. The iRacing League is number 7,000. It's really easy to find. Easy number to remember. Pete Dillon, he knows the number. He found it. He said, hey, look, I'm going to search. I'm going to type in 7,000. Boom. There I am. Jamie Stripe, he found it. And, you know, he's a sponsor, so he's probably got a bad memory. Wah, wah, wah. Womp, womp. Derek Catt, we did have to help him find league number 7,000. Discord is in the iRacing information. So come and join us. Unless you're a butthole. In that case, we don't want you here. We only like nice people. We're going to jump ahead to the end. We'll be right back. Coming around, single digits to go. Got Rafter pointing the way, and he gets to dictate when we start, and he went deep in the box. That's what she said before he finally hit the gas. Off and away he goes. There's Kyle and Harkham going to fight it out for P2. Ryan Hyatt says, oh, not so fast. Literally, said not so fast. Slow down so I can keep up. That is not what he said at all. I'm completely fabricating that, but, you know, it is what it is. I lie a lot. You guys should know that by now. Never let the truth interfere with a good story, or even a bad one for that fact. There's 7 to go at the tiny little track at the middle of a cornfield in Iowa. The Cup and the Xfinity cars will be here next June, and I am so damn excited. I am absolutely torn apart that ARCA, Xfinity, and Cup is here, but we don't get the damn trucks. Thanks, NASCAR. You kind of smacked my testicle with a ball peen hammer. Whatever, jerks. I didn't want to see the trucks anyway. I'd do it here my own self. Bleh. 3 wide for second place. That's kind of tough to beat. Kind of like some of the females here in Iowa. They're kind of like Iowa. They can go 3 wide. I mean, not like Talladega. They're not like 4 wide, 3 deep. But, you know. And Iowa's got a pretty straight pit road. It's fairly long. Not the widest pit road on the planet, but it's serviceable. At least it isn't all bent and crooked. Don't want a bent and crooked pit road. Or worse yet, a corkscrewy looking one. We got a lot of pigs in Iowa. We got corn and we got pigs. Seen some corkscrew shaped pit roads. So who's going to get out here between old Hen Barkham and Ryan Hyatt? We don't know. But what I do know is Raptor done checked out. And he's going to leave it to these two to fight and see what's what and who's who. And I think Ben is going to take it. Jump back here. We got another little pile here with Stacy Hunter. We got Hinton and Campbell, all 3 on top of each other with Harmon and let's see, that was Handel in there. They're all just kind of watching in the wings. Oh, that was Will Jester. My bad. I was off a truck. I'm not real sure what the deal is. We're still having issues here with Jester's name is doubled on the ticker. Odd. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Wow. Got a little crooked there. Some last lap shenanigans going here. Everybody's coming to the end. Harkham, Waltrip is either going to make it. Are they going to bump and run? Are they just going to flat dump him? I mean, you know, we could get Kyle to just dump her after him. Ben could win. I mean, he does have the corporate truck there. Oh, get in there nice and deep, boy. Oh, Harkham's not going to have enough. Raptor's going to take it. Kyle's going to finish second, and Ben is going to finish in P3. Not bad, not bad. We'll take it. But here's your finishing order at Iowa, which was last week. So believe it or not, we are caught up. This finishes it. The first half of the season is done. And hopefully, maybe, possibly, I can't really make any guarantees, but maybe we'll get on here and actually not have to do a big multiple show and actually get some decent highlights and you guys can see their X and, you know, all the stuff you come to see. But anyway, congrats to our winners. Next week is Indy. We've got a good schedule, man. We got Rockingham, New Hampshire, South Boston, the Legacy, Texas, and Nashville Fairgrounds to finish out Season 3. So it's going to be a good one. It's good. So that is what I was waiting for. Get him, JC. Bam! Congratulations, Boops. For the winner, Al Raptor Corey. Oh! I gotta love it. All right, folks. Thanks for popping in. The LOL Trucks, Monday nights, starting at 8:30 Eastern Time. We appreciate you watching. We will see you as soon as possible. With any luck, it'll be next week.